Hi there, I'm part of the engineering team at Chronologics. We are truly excited to be bringing our new smart wearable OS to the CoWatch. The response that this campaign has had is nothing short of amazing, and we can't wait to get these devices into your hands. As a thank you for backing the project, we wanted to prepare a brief look at the kind of experience that you can expect from the software. Keep in mind, as we are still working towards production, we're going to take a peek behind the curtain, but there is still much that we are working on to refine the experience towards the final product. With that said, let's take a look at the watch. We've put together an onboarding experience where the first thing you'll be prompted, of course, is language selection. Select your language, and then you'll be prompted to download the companion application. We have companions running on both iOS and Android. Fortunately for us, I happen to have the companion application here. You'll start by pairing the device. Your device will show up among the list of available devices, and selecting on it will initiate the pairing process. You'll be prompted for passkey authentication, comparing the passkey on both devices, and selecting confirmation. You're effectively paired. Now, one nice thing on Android, of course, you'll notice that being an LE device, a low energy device, I can select to set this up as a trusted device and actually use it in Smart Lock. Now, back on the watch, you'll see it's prompting me to set up my Wi-Fi. So I'm going to select my access point name, and of course it's prompting me for password entry. Now, I can select the password to enter the password on the watch, but of course we also have the option using the companion application to have the text input directly here, just for convenience. Now, you'll see that the first thing that happens on the watch is it's going to check for an OTA update. Software updates will come directly to the watch and will be handled accordingly. The watch will download the update, apply it, and restart, so you always have the latest updates. So I'm checking for updates now, but of course, just as it happens, I am running the latest software, so no update is found. Checking back to the phone one last time, something to point out, you will be prompted for authentication with Amazon. This supports the integration of the Alexa voice service, which is integrated directly into the software on the platform. We'll look at that a little bit more later. So back to the watch, now we get to the fun stuff. So you'll see that the watch comes preloaded with a selection of attractive watch faces. You can select one that suits you best. I'm going to make my selection here. Once the watch face comes up, you'll notice a few things. So there are 3 views embedded within the watch face itself. These are effectively container applications. Now, a container application is effectively just an Android application. These are regular APKs. Any APK that can support the micro form factor can run on this device. You'll notice that the embedded views are a bit special. We will be releasing a container SDK to the broader development community, and we look forward to seeing what people are going to do with that. What it will allow you to do is take your regular Android application and integrate directly into the watch face with these embedded views. If you select a container application, you will be launched into the full screen immersive view, which is typical of any full screen application. So let's look a little bit more at the watch face itself. You'll see that these container applications are grouped into a set of 3. If I tap on the watch face, you'll see that I move between what we call modes. A mode is simply a collection of container applications. You'll see if I open the container application picker here, it shows all of the container applications that are currently installed on the system. It's a pretty broad range, and of course we're adding more all the time. Selecting it will add that to your current mode configuration and apply it to the watch face. And that will be persisted across watch faces no matter which one you happen to select through the watch face picker. You'll notice that there's a power saving feature on the watch. It's a low power ambient display mode. What ambient mode does is effectively dims the display, and at the same time it's telling your watch face that it's going into a low power state. So the watch face can actually apply a theme which is effectively more conducive to saving power. You'll notice darker colors, perhaps dimmer highlights, so it's still readable, and you can effectively tell time and see the details of your watch face and any details that you might want exposed, but you will extend your battery life through using it. So if I open up System Settings, you'll see that we have the collection of the standard settings that you would expect from Android. We have System Update, where you can manually check for system updates that can then be applied to your watch. We have the standard wireless controls, so airplane mode, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth configuration, where you can handle manual configuration, pairing and unpairing, selection of your access point for Wi-Fi. We have the ability to change languages and input devices. We also have, of course, factory reset, reboot, and power control, in addition to the About dialog that shares information about your watch and the current build.